Where are we going, kids?
We're going to Egypt. Ooh.
Hi guys, we're the Thomas Travels and this is our video for Egypt. We spent 2 weeks here at the Jazz Aqua Viva just south of Hurghada in Makadi Bay, and we have been swimming, we've been to the water park, which is epic just over there. We've been on boat trips, we've been to Orange Bay, we've been snorkeling, we've been on coral reefs, we've been to Cairo, been to the pyramids. Like, it's incredible out here. We fitted in as much as we could for these 2 weeks without knackering and ruining the kids. So yeah, let's go see what we got up to.
Hi! We have just landed yesterday at Egypt, and I was so excited to come here. We're here at the water world and we're just having the best time of our lives.
So we have just arrived at Orange Bay, which is a beautiful little idyllic island. It's taken us about, how long has it taken us? About an hour?
From the last snorkeling spot?
Yeah, so probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours from Hurghada, where we're staying.
On Bay, on Makadi Bay.
On Makadi Bay, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's honestly, you could be in the Maldives. It's crystal clear waters, and then a bit further out it turns to turquoise, and I don't know if you can see it if we turn around. Absolutely beautiful. So we've done one snorkeling stop on the way out, which was fabulous. It was great for the kids because they split you into 3 groups. So if you want to be with the children, with a guide, with a safety ring, with life jackets, it was super safe. The kids absolutely loved it. They were really confident actually in the water. So
with at least one of them.
Yeah, we probably will. It was lovely. And so yeah, and then we sailed for about an hour out to here, and then you just get on a slightly smaller boat just to bring you right up to the island. And then our guide has showed us to a little sort of lounging area. And here we are. So we're just kind of having a bit of chill time for about an hour. Just going to show you the most exciting part of this hotel room. Never seen this before. Genius idea. Absolutely buzzing for it. you get your very own beach bag, complete with beach and pool towels all ready for you, ready to take out on the go. How brilliant is that? Good morning, it is 10 to 4 and we are going down to the lobby to get our pickup because quietly, where are we going, kids? Where are we going?
The pyramid.
We're going to see the pyramid. Very early start, but hopefully it will be well worth it.
Where are we?
At the pyramid.
Oh. Where's the pyramid, B?
Right over there.
Hi guys, we are at the pyramids and I have to say this is the first stop we've got on this little trip and it is absolutely awe-inspiring, I'm not gonna lie. Never been here before. It's really quite special. Yeah, we're about to head down to them in a minute, but there's something else. Like they are something else. So, but yeah, we've got them in the background here. Might be able to see them in the sun. But yeah, really good. Just been around the Great Pyramid. We haven't actually been in it, so the guy who we've got, Ahmed, he is incredible. He said that it's about £25 per person to go in. Now there's 4 of us and I was planning on paying the guide in as well. That's 125 quid. But he's told us on the way in that there's nothing inside them. Like, there's no hieroglyphics, no paintings, no tombs. It's just a room and a chamber and a thing going down into it. Yeah, we haven't gone into the Great Pyramid, but like I said, there's not much in there. So what he did suggest is that the Queen's Pyramids off to the side of the Great Pyramid, they're actually free to enter, but apparently you can enter every pyramid that they've got here. The prices range from 25 all the way down to 5. But he was like, you're not going to see anything in any of them. This is just going to be a tunnel that you're going to be crouching down, walking down. And as cool as that is, there's one you can go in for free. So that's around here. That's one of the Queen's Pyramids. So they're a lot smaller.
been inside a pyramid. I got told off for having the camera, but we're going to put it back on now. Just come back out now. Thank you. Just coming out now. It's getting cooler as we get up, which is always good.
Wash your head. Well, we made it. Welcome back.
Cool, shukran.
We just been in the Queen's Pyramid and it was so cool.
So guys, this is the one thing I'm extremely gutted about. I was so looking forward to Sphinx, and it is amazing, I'm not gonna lie, it is incredible. The story that everyone knows, that little nose up there was shot off by Mr. Napoleon from over there with his cannons to test the accuracy. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Yeah, so the guy Ahmed just told us that apparently 500 years before Napoleon was even here, that they've got records of someone else turning up, writing a description of the Sphinx where the nose was already broken. And as he pointed out, it's meant to have a cobra on his head and a beard on his chin, and it ain't got either of them either. So it's such a shame that the Napoleon story is false, but
Still pretty impressive.
it's an incredible, incredible piece of art, to be fair to it. Like, it's amazing.
I've had the most wonderful time here. I've been inside a temple, I've seen the pyramids, I was able to climb up them. I've seen the Sphinx and it's just amazing. We're going to the museum. It's just been amazing. It's been magical and more of an adventure.
And there we have it, guys. That is probably the last bit of pyramid-y stuff we're going to look at now. We are headed off to the museum, but that will be after lunch, I think. So we're heading to a restaurant on the River Nile, as far as I'm aware, which should be pretty cool. But yeah, that's the Sphinx. There are the pyramids. There's another one over there behind the temple. We just can't see it at the minute. But yeah, this is it. It's been an absolute beautiful day. The weather's been lovely as well, and yeah, it's been amazing to see what is one of the only last standing original wonders of the world. And yeah, you can understand exactly why they were wonders of the world. In the Cairo Museum, and we've just come out of the Tutankhamun area. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to film in there. There's two security guys, plain clothed, and a fellow with a gun. So didn't really want to risk that one, but absolutely incredible. I was saying to Charlotte earlier, I don't understand how there's civilizations that are so old and yet have so many artifacts that are just in such good condition. Like, it's absolutely mind-blowing to think that some of the things in here that look pristine are 5,500 years old, you know what I mean? Like, there's statues that are made out of materials that I'm an engineer. I don't believe there's ways we could really cut them now, or we'd struggle at least, you know what I mean? And they're literally perfectly formed humans. It's something else. If you come into Cairo, or if you come into Egypt, come to Cairo, you could spend a day in this museum, and I would give a massive shout out to Ahmed, the guide we had at the pyramids. He's a full Egyptologist. That's the word, Egyptologist. Full knowledge of everything. He's taken us around a load of the exhibits in the museum that have stories, and he has told us the stories about them all. Like, I mean, just look at the detail. The detail on this is just mind-blowingly beautiful. Like, the painting, like, when's this from? You know what I mean? It's just all absolutely amazing. So there we go, guys. We are at the beach linked to Hurghada Bay. What you've got here, obviously we're staying at the Jazz Aquaviva, which is up the hill. There is a shuttle bus, but what you have down here is basically a village made up of hotels. There's, I don't know, probably 8 hotels, I want to say, maybe a few less, maybe a few more, all in one area. They've built a market at the bottom of the hotels, but they've got full access to this beach. When I say full access, they can walk to it. We've got to get the bus, but then they've got to get the bus to the water park, whereas we can just walk into the water park. But if you are looking to go snorkeling or see sea life or fish or coral reefs, you don't have to go far. You could just swim straight off the beach, and you've got 2 reefs directly there, and they're pretty decent. I think I've seen more sea life here today in an hour than I did on the boat trip, which is interesting in itself. But there's lots here. But what you've got to remember is when the tide goes out, the reefs are exposed and there's a lot less to see. At the moment, with the tides how they are, it's 100% better to be going first thing in the morning, getting a swim around the reefs, because you can get all the way around them, and then you're all hunky-dory. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and go up the jetty and come off the side of the jetty. See if I can dodge some boats, so there should be some more to see. Hey guys, so this is it. We're now in Hurghada Airport. This is the end of our journey. Well, not the end of our journey. We've still got a flight back to Manchester, but we are here. This is now going to be the tail end of the video. We've done a load in this trip, but like I sort of hinted at the start, we've been to Cairo for the day. We've been to the pyramids, which were amazing. We've been to the Sphinx. Obviously, we're moving to the pyramids. The Sphinx was something for me that I've always wanted to see. We've been diving off boats in the Red Sea. We've been on a boat trip in the Nile, or on the Nile even. We've been snorkeling off the boats. We've been snorkeling over coral reefs. We've seen loads of fish. The coral reef just off the beach at the hotels was just as good as the one from the boat trip, if not easier to get to. Orange Bay was a beautiful beach, beautiful island. If you get past the tourism aspect of it, the beach does make you feel like you're in the Seychelles or the Maldives. I've travelled the world working at sea, and I've never seen waters as clear as that. But yeah, really good trip. This is probably where I'll leave you now for talking to the camera. And yeah, thank you for staying with us. Thank you for joining us on this trip. And if you want to like and subscribe, that would be massively appreciated. It really does mean a lot. So yeah, here's to this one, and see you in the next one. Bye.